give out some rituals. I want to give out some rituals that's going to help you in your process of this Osmosis Jones process. I hear a lot of things going on with the body, you know. So I want to be able to help you guys with that. I know I have a lot of cross watchers, okay? I got a bunch of cross watchers. I see you. I don't care though, okay? That's the thing about me. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about, I don't care. If you don't like me, I don't care. It's okay. Everybody's not gonna like you. Everybody's not gonna like me. I know that already. You know? But I want to be able to talk about, you know, orgasms and these rituals, sexual rituals, sex rituals you can do. And I want to talk about the zodiac and how to control the zodiac, okay? It's easy to get the zodiac under control, alright? I'm giving this information out in this particular video. So, you know, you guys can raise the vibration. I'm hearing a lot of downloads. Like I'm getting this download, I'm getting that download, you know, from videos I'm watching. You know, that download. Actually, guys, these are uploads. These are uploads. You got to remember, this is the Kundalini energy we're dealing with. This is the Kundalini energy that we are dealing with. The Kundalini energy comes from below. Not above, below. Bobby even told you. He said, look, there is no such thing as ascending. Remember that, people. Look. There is no such thing as ascending, okay? That's a whole nother lecture, but look. The Kundalini energy comes from below, comes from within below. So these are uploads. You're getting uploads. You're traveling up the body. So you're getting uploads. So in order for you to travel up the body, you have to descend in the body. That's all. You have to descend in the body in order to get uploads from the Kundalini, which is information. Dr. Drew Buchram told you that in your cerebellum, the cerebellum, you have millions of years of information stored in your cerebellum. Bobby Hemmett told you that the Kundalini energy comes from within, it comes from below. From the lower chakra all the way up to the Christ chakra, the pineal gland, okay? Whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna give out some rituals because you know, I know what's going on with the atmosphere. I know what's going on with the weather. It's not just look, okay. I'm talking to all humans. Black humans, white humans. I'm talking to all humans right now. Okay? I'm sorry, I'm not biased. I'm not, I never was, I never will be biased. I love all women. And I love you. All of you guys are beautiful. All of you guys that come on that show, Masterly Foolish channel, all of you guys are beautiful. The information makes you beautiful. The knowledge that you patrol, that you What you're out makes you beautiful, not how you look. That's just icing on top of the cake, how you look. But the information that you bring out is beautiful, okay? I'm watching you, I'm learning. I have things I have to let go too. But it's not anything regarding to me being molested. No, I never was molested. Never had any type of trauma. Okay? It's just that I woke up. It don't matter who you are. It don't matter what you go through. Waking up is waking up. Like everybody wakes up every day, right? It don't matter who you are. He can be in jail. She can be in a hospital. He can be under a bridge. Wherever you are in your life, whoever you are in your life, you're going to wake up. That's how it is, okay? And I know in my last video, I might have popped a few bubbles. I might have shined that light too bright. You know how it is when you come in somebody's dark room, their dark corner, and you just flip open that light switch, and it's super fucking bright. I think I might have did that in my last videos. I think I might have shined that light too bright, and it hurt people's eyes and stuff. Okay? So like I said, I'm not trying to hurt anybody. I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt. My feelings is not hurt. I'm not hurt. I don't care about slavery. I don't give a fuck about slavery. Why? Because I never picked cotton in a day of my life. I'm not going to be mad at somebody else's history. I'm not going to take credit for a history that did not happen to me. So yes, you are right. Your heart has to be light. You're right about that. But I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt, believe that, okay? My mom was good to me, very good to me. So, got my ass whooped, but that was because I was a hard-headed ass, badass boy when I was a kid. And, but whatever. So, I want to give out some rituals. I got some good news. If you have the sickle cell anemia, or if you have the sickle cell trait, I got good news for you. Because I got a ritual for you that can up that vibration. Okay? You can do this within the body. Because here's the thing, what a lot of people don't understand when it comes to this metaphysical knowledge, occult knowledge. You don't have enough oxygen in the blood to actually become the entity that you want to become. I'm gonna repeat that, okay? Because I'm about to really get into this. Oxygen. You don't have enough oxygen in you to accelerate things. Okay? Why? What's up with the oxygen? Why do you need? Let me get to that. In ancient times, you were giants. This human state that you're in now is something that you fell into. Bobby told you this thousands of times. Okay? Just like you falling into a human state, Now you're labeled as a human. Just like I said in my last video, when it comes to history, after the turn of the century, the Reconstruction age, you were labeled black. So before the Reconstruction age, before the turn of the century, you were the Moor, or the Native American, okay? You wasn't labeled colored as a color. You wasn't labeled as that. So, yeah. So, you know, and then two people, you gotta get over this fear of racism. Racism ain't going nowhere. I don't give a damn if it's Democrat or Republican. You have to face diversity. Particularly you, black women, okay? I have to point you out because you hinder your own progress. You hinder your own inner light because your heart is heavy. You have a lot of jealousy and you have a lot of just envious and you're just so biased. You have to let that go. Stop beating your sons because Gerard left you. He left you because of you. Tell you what to do. Go to the courthouse and get a child support check. That's all you have to do, and just call it that. That's it. That's all you have. That's it, man. You know? The reason why I brought up oxygen is because it is. Before this human state that you are in, you were giants. Okay? What do you mean that we were giants? I don't understand. Listen. Your pineal gland was a whole lot bigger. Your brain was a lot bigger. Your hypothalamus and your pituitary gland was a lot bigger. Alright? You have been demoralized into a human state. The reason why is because it is. When Adam finally rebelled against the gods, okay? I need you guys to pay attention to this. When Adam rebelled against the gods, the war was so great. Okay, listen to the story, because I'm about to give you a bedtime story. The war was so great. Okay, I got documentation for this. All right, but just let me tell you this, because I'm gonna leave all this up to the rituals and all that. All right, the war was so great that it ripped a hole in the cosmos. So let me break that down. Let me break that down real quick. You know how when you watch movies, space movies and shit, and they in space, and let's just say that someone shoots a gun or something, or someone opens a door, and when they open the door to outer space, all of the air, all of the oxygen is being sucked out of the room. Picture that with the cosmos having a rip. The oxygen on the Earth level was being sucked out. of the atmosphere. Okay? So it's not only the thought process, okay? That's why I say blue is not all that bad. Listen, it's not only the thought process that's lowering the vibratory rate. We don't have enough oxygen outside of us or in us to raise our vibration, to raise the vibratory rate outside of us, okay? We can do it, but it's gonna take a long motherfucking time. So at this rate, we might see our grandkids at a certain level. You see what I'm saying? That's how long it can take now, because not only the thought process is fucked up and low now, it's been like that, but we don't have enough oxygen. Okay? Now, where do you get that story from? I don't know. Well, you can get it in a Gnostic text. Stephen A. Holier talked about the rebellion, the rebellion of Adam to God and all that shit, or the archons or whatever. And oh yeah. Let me say this for you guys to get information misconstrued here. When we speak of the archons, we're not talking about white supremacy. Let me repeat that. For you literal Negroes, for you literal ass, only I see with my 2 eyes ass niggas, okay? We're not talking about white supremacy. If you think we're talking about white supremacy, you need to take your ass back to church. Put all your little conscious shit down, go back to church, because you're scared. You're scared of racism and you're scared of so-called white supremacy. Alright? Which doesn't exist. It's only something to scare you so it can hinder your melanin. Okay? Because melanin is something that is very, very, very sensitive. But listen. So this tear in the cosmos sucked out the oxygen. Not all of it, but it was enough to kill out the dinosaurs. Okay, that's why you had animals like okay, these animals that you look up, they came from another animal that was bigger, and that animal came from another animal that was bigger than that. Well, that's the same thing as humans. So when the oxygen got sucked out of the atmosphere, over a course of time, the woman, which is the God, the woman gave birth to smaller and smaller humans. You got to remember the Nephilim, or the Nephilium. I call it Nephilim because a lot of black people call it Nephilim. But I am a half God. Nephilium is what Caucasian people call it. So, Caucasian science calls that the Milky Way, right? Okay. No. That's a cover-up. That's a cover story. Phil Valentine told you what that Milky Way was. It was a rip in the cosmos, and they had to repair it. But where do you get this story from, man? What the fuck? Okay. Look up, research Memnon in Africa. Memnon was a giant. Memnon. M-E-M-N-O-N. Memnon came to me a couple years ago, and he let me know what happened with the Battle of the Gods. Okay? It was so great. The magnitude was so, it transgressed It's such a magnitude that it ripped a hole in the cosmos. And that Milky Way out there is just a repair job. So that, it sucked out all the oxygen. It sucked it out. So that made the dinosaurs die out. They gave birth to smaller reptiles, like alligators and all that shit you see now. Same thing with the humans. The Nephilim, and we started becoming smaller and smaller into this human state now. Okay? So, by that being said, you do not have enough oxygen outside of you to have inside of you to accelerate the Kundalini energy. Okay? Just follow me on this, because I want to tell you all this before I get you the rituals, because I don't want to just give you rituals then you be like, well, I ain't fucking with him because I don't like him. I don't like what he said in his last video. I don't like him. He disrespect black women. He's disrespectful. No, I'm not. I was raised by a woman. My mom was a good woman. She taught me all the tricks of the trades that women do, baby. Okay? She taught me about the voodoo shit. You know what voodoo means? Voodoo means love. That's it. That's it. You only use it for self-love. You cannot use voodoo on other people. Yeah, you can. Well, I don't know, man. Well, look. I study black magic. The voodoo works on people who are attracted to you. That person has to have some type of connection or attraction to you for that voodoo to be effective. I've seen this. Okay? I've tried it. Everything I talk to you about, I am speaking from experience. Okay? Use the voodoo for self-love and self-prosper. Self-atonement. Self-enlightenment. You don't use voodoo on LaMarcus because LaMarcus dumped you. Just like he should be beating on you because you didn't want to give him your phone number. You know what I'm saying? He only hurt himself. That's it. But anyway, back to the oxygen. So the oxygen was sucked out of the atmosphere, and so therefore we don't have enough oxygen to really do the magic and do the work that we want to do. This is why you feel like you don't have control over your own destiny. You know, you feel helpless. You feel like a slave still. You really do. And every human down here is a slave. Okay? I told you Caucasian people was fooled too. They know this. I talk to Caucasian people every day. Every day I talk to Caucasian people. They be letting me know, like, yeah, dude. Yeah, you're right. Yep. The Democrats, it started the KKK. Yep, so right. The Republicans, they were black. Yep. Yeah, you wasn't black until the turn of the century. Yeah, you was labeled. So stop loathing in what they call you. Stop loathing in this pro-black shit. It's not getting you nowhere. All this pro-black is not getting you nowhere. Be the entity. Be the entity. Don't be who they say you are. You falling into the stereotype. Be your entity. You want to do voodoo? Be voodoo. Become voodoo. Become the entity voodoo. Become Wicca. You're supposed to embody that magic to yourself. That's the whole point of this process. Human. That's how you gonna elevate, human. Let me get back, okay? So anyway, so that the oxygen being low is the cause of a lot of us having sickle cell. Okay? Sickle cell is the lack of oxygen in the blood. You remember Bobby had a lecture about sickle cell? He gave the metaphysical side of it. He said, yeah, the sickle actually is symbolic to the sickle, which is death, which is, doom. And he equated it like, yeah, it's supposed to be a symbol of power, which it is. But we have to learn how to get to it. Okay? Alright. Like I said, I'm hearing a bunch of embodiment process going on. The pyramids inside of the body. Oh man, that was a powerful statement. That was a powerful insight. Cause I was like, I see that right now. I was laying in my bed. I was like, I see that shit. And you know what? When you said that the pyramids was inside the body, as soon as you said that, I seen these pyramids inside my body light up. That's what I mean in my last video about synchronicity is love, people. Red is love. Blue is not love. Red symbolizes love, romance, voodoo. You get it? I'm trying to get y'all to see, man. I'm trying to get y'all to just open that eye in the middle of your forehead. But anyway, sickle cell is the lack of oxygen in the blood cells, which causes it to sickle up because it's not getting the proper amount of oxygen or iron, but mainly oxygen. Okay? I have the sickle cell trait. I gave you a little bit more background on me. I do. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. All this is from experience. All of my videos is from experience and research. Okay? I gave out all of the books that I researched out of, my sources. So there you go. Alright? And I have more books. I'm gonna give out more books in this video. Okay? I got more gifts for you. Alright? So just stay tuned. Just follow me. I know I can get off subject here and there because there's so much information that comes up out of me. Not download. There's so much information that comes up because, like I said, we're dealing with the Kundalini energy. The Kundalini energy. Okay? That's what Dragon Ball Z. Let's talk about Jiren for a second. Okay, let's put Goku and Vegeta to the side real quick. Yes, the Saiyans do symbolize niggas. Yes, that's true. Alright? You are looking at a Dragon Ball Z fan. You are looking at a Chinese anime fan, okay? I grew up watching Kung Fu movies. Trust me, baby. I know what you're talking about. Trust me. I know what you're talking about. Like I said, all the information is beautiful, baby. I'm not denying nobody's information. Meta-human, Mrs. Meta-human, I watched that whole lecture. That shit was beautiful. Trust me, I'm not disagreeing with none of y'all information because it's all synchronicity. But anyway, let me get back to the point. So, the oxygen, the lack of oxygen can cause one to have a low vibratory rate within the body. So you can have positive thoughts, but the oxygen levels are so low on the outside of you and in you to a point where that's another reason why the vibratory rate is so low. Another reason why you can be visualized in that house. Because I know what you said. You said, I already did that. I visualize my house every day and I still don't have one. I still don't have a house. I picture my house every day and I don't have one. Okay, baby girl. It's the time delay. Think about the time delay. Unfortunately, it'll take you 30 years. But we don't have 30 years, okay? We don't have that type of time, all right? So it's time to do these rituals to up the vibratory rate, and I know how to do it. But first, like I said, just let me talk these points so I can lead you to the ritual so you can really kind of know how to get in it. I don't want to just give you it and then you really don't know what you're really doing. You don't know what you're saying. Let me give out my sources, let me give out my information, and let me give out my documentation so you can at least have the tools to do it. So due to the lack of oxygen and the low thoughts, yes, it can cause the vibratory rate to be low. Okay, you were giants at one point. The technology that we had before, it was beyond this. Okay. But here's the thing. So here's what you can do. One, drink a lot of water. Bobby told you to drink a lot of water. Do not drink that faucet water out your damn sink. The Democrats that you voted for, I don't know if it purposely or you did it out of because you was tricked. I hope I was wrong in my last video when I said you purposely did it. I hope I was wrong. But I'm going to get the answers very soon. Anyway, I hope that you don't drink that faucet water. The Democrats poisoned that shit a long time ago. It's full of lead, it's full of fluoride, and other bullshit. It's fucking up your pineal gland. Okay? So, drink some water, go to your local health food store, and drink some water, man. Get you some good ass water and start flushing out the body. Clean out the pineal gland. Clean out, because the water flushes out the glands inside the body. Okay? This is part of the ritual process. So this ritual I'm going to give you now is going to deal with diet. Get the red pill. The red pill is vitamin B12. B as in boy. Okay, you can get B12 at your local Walmart, or you can get a stacker Stacker is a red pill. Stacker at your local Dollar Tree, local Walmart, or you can order a bulk of them off Amazon. The stackers are full of B12. Guess what? Some of y'all may already know this. B12 produces oxygen in the blood cells. The red pill. Okay? Pop you some B12. If you have sickle cell or if you have the trait, pop that B12. Start popping